Today, I'll talk about post-workout nutrition and different strategies to help you get the most out of your workouts and feel better and recover better after your workouts. So we can actually start the discussion with what you're eating beforehand. If you do a good job with what you eat before your workout, your post-workout meal doesn't need to be rushed quite so much. So for example, if you're having a good balanced meal with protein, fat, and carbs 1 to 3 hours before your workout, you're still going to have some of those nutrients in your system to help start the recovery process. But if you don't have a good pre-workout meal, or perhaps you're fasting beforehand, like an early morning workout, your post-workout meal becomes even more important, and you're going to probably want to get a good jump start on that after your workout as well. There are a lot of supplement companies, particularly protein shake companies, that try to prey on consumers, and they want you to believe that you need to sprint to your gym bag right after your last set, and you should pretty much shotgun your protein shake if you don't want to lose all your gains. Gains, obviously, with a Z. But you don't really need to have that much urgency. At the same time, you also don't want to wait several hours to eat, especially if you've had a pretty intense workout. So as always, there's exceptions. Elite athletes or people doing training for some high-level endurance events or really long endurance events, or if they're even working out a couple times in the same day, they're going to want to get a little quicker jump on their recovery meals since they might have another intense training session coming up. But for most people doing regular strength training, HIIT training, running or biking for around an hour or maybe less than an hour, you don't need to feel too rushed after your workout. In general, if you can eat something, get some good calories within about 90 minutes or 2 hours, you're going to be doing pretty well. A balanced meal with protein, carbs, and fat can do a great job of refueling your muscles and getting your body to start the recovery process. If your schedule doesn't work well for that, to have a good meal within a couple hours, that's when you might want a protein shake or a recovery drink with protein and carbs. You could do that pretty soon after your workout and then wait a few hours or sometime over the next few hours, get that normal meal in too. So out of the 3 macronutrients, protein, fat, and carbs, protein and carbs are going to be the most important in your post-workout meal. The protein is going to provide amino acids that's going to help with muscle repair, and then the carbs are going to help restore glycogen, which is how your muscles store carbs for energy to use during your workouts. You'll want a good size portion of each, and good size obviously depends on each person, workout intensity, and just overall calories for the day. But some very rough guidelines would be at least around 25 grams of protein in that post-workout meal, more for people with more muscle mass or more intense workouts. This will be very important since you're breaking down your muscles during the workout. When it comes to carbs, this can be variable. In general, 50 to 75 grams can be a good number to shoot for an average sized person after an average strength workout. But for larger people or people training more endurance activities like running or biking or swimming, that number can be significantly higher. For example, if you have somebody doing one of their last long runs before a marathon, they might be looking at a couple 100 grams of carbs during their post-workout meal. So there can be a pretty big range as far as carb intake there. When it comes to fat, you don't necessarily need a large amount. Sometimes going overboard can actually slow down the absorption of carbs and protein. So I probably wouldn't make a habit of making it a really fat-heavy meal right after your workout. But at the same time, you can include plenty throughout the rest of the day, and it's going to be helpful for the rest of your performance and health as well. Hydration, as you may expect, is also very important. The better hydrated you are, hopefully before and during your workout as well, the better your body can transport the nutrients to your cells and to your muscles. Another important consideration is trying to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables in general throughout the day, but also post-workout. They can provide a lot of antioxidants like vitamins and minerals that can help with the recovery process too. So some examples of some good post-workout meals would be something like chicken, rice, and vegetables, or salmon, rice, and vegetables, or tofu, rice, and vegetables, protein source, rice, and vegetables. Tuna salad with fruit, or a baked potato or sweet potato. Lentils and beans with rice and vegetables. A sandwich on whole grain bread, fruit and jerky, a protein shake, and a piece of fruit. All of these things combine some good protein with some good carbs and give you kind of that complete post-workout meal that you're looking for. So to recap, if you're fasting before your workout, you'll want to get your post-workout meal very soon afterwards. If you're eating a good pre-workout meal in the few hours beforehand, you don't need to rush, but still shoot for probably 1 to 2 hours afterwards. You want to get that meal in. If you have a big gap between your workout and then your next meal, you might want to consider a protein shake with a piece of fruit and then having your normal meal a few hours later. Make sure you're getting an adequate amount of protein and carbs with that post-workout meal. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Include fruits and vegetables whenever possible. So hopefully this was helpful. I'm always happy to help out, so let me know if you have questions. Thanks for listening.